Hello everybody, this is Chick Wilfong and I know Pancho Villa. If you're interested in ball caps or hoodies, just message me on Facebook for ordering instructions and I'll be sure you get them. There's been a lot of talk recently about the gun control issues with the latest school shootings. And my heart goes out to every parent of every child and every child that had to go through something like that. But I don't believe necessarily that taking all the guns, all the semi-automatic guns, all the bump stocks, all that, I don't believe that if you do a generalization and take them all, that you're fixing the problem, because I don't believe we have a gun problem. I believe we have a people problem. You see, evidently the generation raising kids now, and I guess a lot of them in my generation and the one after, didn't instill some things in those kids that our parents instilled in us, and that involves a code of ethics, morals, quite honestly, respect for your fellow human being, and more importantly, the knowledge that there are consequences for every action. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. You see, folks, if we generalize big enough to take all the guns away, why don't we put every female child, when they reach puberty, why don't we mandatorily put them on some sort of birth control, and then make them and whoever they're deciding to raise a kid with, make them apply for a license so we can vet them and know they're going to be good enough to raise a kid. Of course that doesn't make sense. But it doesn't make any sense to keep raising these crazies and expecting that our laws and upstanding type control of these guns is going to keep us safe, because it's not. Right now, you could take up every legal gun in America, and I wonder what the statistics would really say as to how many guns out of the total in America you'd have, because there's a lot of illegal ones out there. There's a lot of guns out there with no paperwork behind them. So what I'm saying is, folks, spend a little more time raising your kid and a little less time worrying about gun control, because if your kids are raised well, then maybe they won't have to deal with something like that. Now, I also agree we need to make it harder for these goobers to get their hands on a gun. I believe that we should have some security in some schools. I don't necessarily think it's mandatory for a teacher to carry a gun, but if a teacher wants to carry a gun and will go through the proper training, I believe it's a great idea. Because quite honestly, our kids are supposed to be safe in school. People are supposed to be safe in public. And whatever horrible path we went down, whether it was when we took God out of school or the Pledge of Allegiance out or when we took God out of our everyday life, whatever took us down that path, I sure hope as a country we will come together and try to repair that problem, because without it, we're lost as a society. Here's Chick Wilfong wishing you the best. Love one another. Y'all have a great day.